Hello everyone, I decided to make this video because I searched online and I had a difficult time kind of finding out helpful, videos to test my gas lines. And I am kind of a DIY guy. I don't like paying people to do stuff that I feel I can do. So, therefore I adventure in trying to do stuff. And I'm going to show you how I tested my gas lines real quick. I passed my inspection earlier. Each city's different. Talk to your inspector, do your due diligence. All right, here is my regulator. Everything to the right of it is on the low side. Everything to the left of it is on the high side. You see three different kinds of gas pipe here. You see your flexible copper, which is this right there. Your CSST, which is this orange stuff right here. And then you see black pipe right there. You see I have a lot of shutoff valves everywhere, I like to have a lot of control over this and have, be able to shut things off in case of an emergency or whatever. This is my main line coming in. This is just a ground line right here for your CSST. They're supposed to have on each line. Down here you can see my high side manifold. All right, so now we're gonna go back and show you how I did my test. My test, right now you can see one line. One line's closed. This, for the gas coming in, is closed for this test. So right here I have my manifold. This line's closed, this far back one. This one is open. This is the one to my range that I have. And then I have a valve here that's open because I'm gonna show you how I did this. All right, so first I got a gauge. The gauge is 1/4 inch right there, that that brass piece you see. And then this on the bottom is a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch conversion, which will go into my manifold. It goes up to 60 pounds, which my inspector told me I had to test over 50% of my gauge. So I ended up testing it, like I think it was 31 pounds. And I'm not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna, real quick set everything up so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I did. So bear with me, one hand is a little difficult. So now we're just doing this finger tight. So now we got the gauge, that's how we're gonna measure it. How are we gonna get the air in? I have my just female quick disconnect for like your air compressors attached to another 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch reducer. And we will put this on a valve because I want to be able to pump the air in and then shut it off. So we'll just get that finger tight. And then again, our valve is open, so air will go everywhere. Make sure that's finger tight. Valve's open and air will go everywhere, and then valve is open here to the range, and we'll test it real quick. So right here I have my air hose, got my compressor. I'm just gonna loop this up over real quick, and we're going to connect it. You can see the tags on everything. I just bought all this stuff pretty recently. So right now we're connected. Everything's just finger tight right now. You can see the gauge is at 0. All right, here is my air compressor, and I'm watching my pressure through this side. I'm not worried about my tank pressure, but I am going to watch it through this side. I like to monitor both, so I like to go slow. Don't want to mess anything up, so we're just gonna turn it up just a little bit, real slow. You can hear the air turning on right now. So we're up to probably about 20 pounds. See where we're at here? It's not focusing very well. Oh, there we go, 15 pounds. We're just gonna shut it off because this is just a finger tight test. All right, we're gonna turn this back off. And then I'm gonna just disconnect everything real quick. So again, we got our air in the system. So the air is, throughout here to the gauge and then back into this line. That's where all our air is. right. So we're sitting there. We still sitting at 15 pounds, 14 pounds. Again, like I said, this is only finger tight. So if you use, crescent wrenches and your pipe wrenches, everything, you get everything nice and tight, nice and snug. You don't have, like, I had no issues. I had one small leak that I found in less than 5 minutes. It's not difficult. Take your time, do it right. Look into stuff, check with your city, do it to code, do it right away. Don't be like me, because the first go around I had this whole trunk put together. Takes a lot of time, turning wrenches with all these, fittings and stuff. Don't do what I did, what I did was I used this tape, and my inspector walked in the first time and he's like, you can't use that. So I had to tear everything apart and run and go grab a bottle of this. As you can see, it's pretty thick stuff, and I was pretty liberal with all the joints with it, and it's rated for gas lines, and you can read the directions, and most of your guys at your hardware stores can help you out find out that stuff, and it's not hard. So if you look at that, it was just back it up a little bit, finger tight, and we're at 14 pounds, between 13 and 14 pounds. So I hope that helps you guys. We're still losing. Let's twist it off and get the air out of there. So it's pretty simple. I hope that helped you guys, and if there's anything I can do, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and leave me a comment if you need anything. All right, have a good night and good luck with your projects.